If two lines have one common point, they are called intersecting lines. It means, for example, there are two lines here. And these two lines denoted by L1 and L2. Okay. These cross each other. When they cross each other, they will have one common point here. So, if two lines, that is L1 and L2, have one common point, they are called as the intersecting lines. So, this common point is P. So, two lines L1 and L2 pass through point P. So, we say L1 and L2 intersect at P. Some models for a pair of intersecting lines are the letter X of English alphabet. It's an example. Then the crossing roads you might have seen. So that is an example of intersecting lines. Next, let us move on to the next lines, that is the parallel lines. So these are the terms of the geometries, because these are the basic terms we need to learn in geometry. So we started with the first points, then the line segment, then line intersecting lines, and now we are with parallel lines. Now what are these parallel lines? Suppose we have now two line segments AB and another line segment CD. Here both the line segments do not meet. Intersecting lines, they have a common point and they meet at a point. But these lines, that is AB and CD, they do not meet, so they are said to be parallel. The lines which do not meet are said to be parallel and are called as parallel lines. So here these pair of line segments, that is AB and CD, will not meet, however far they are extended. If I extend from both the ends, they will not meet. So if two line segments are parallel, we write it as AB parallel. This is a parallel symbol. Two vertical lines parallel to CD. And for example, if I represent this in the form of lines, this is L1 and L2. So I will write as L1 parallel to L2. So these lines, that is L1 and L2, do not meet however far they are extended. So some models for a pair of parallel lines is the opposite edges of a ruler. You have a scale, isn't it? It will be there in your box. The opposite edges of the ruler, are they curving shape? No, they are straight, isn't it? That is, they are parallel. The opposite edges of a ruler are parallel. Next, you have seen the rail lines. So even the rail lines, the railway lines on which the train moves, the rail lines, on which the train moves, even those rail lines are parallel to each other. The opposite edges of the scale are parallel to each other. Okay, next. Let us learn the last term, that is the ray. Ray. A ray, it is a portion of a line. It starts at one point, and this point is called the starting point or the initial point. It starts at one point and goes endlessly in one direction. It goes on. So here in this ray there are 2 points. One is the starting point A and a point on the path of the ray, that is P. A is the starting point and P is a point on the path of the ray which goes endlessly in one direction, and we denote the ray by AP and one-way arrow. Is this clear, students? So what is a ray? It is a portion of a line. It starts at one point, and that one point, the first point is called as the starting point or the initial point, and then goes endlessly in one direction. So some models for a ray are beam of light from a lighthouse. Next we have a ray of light from a torch. Next we have the rays of the sun rays. Even they start at one point and then go endlessly in one. They will reach us endlessly in one direction. Is this clear, students? Okay. So today's homework is give 3 daily life examples for a point, a line segment, a ray, intersecting lines and parallel lines. I'll repeat once again. Today's homework is give 3 daily life examples for a point, line segment, intersecting lines, parallel lines and a ray. And write this homework in your math homework book. In the next class, let us solve some exercise problems based on what we learned today. So let me wind up with the class today. Thank you, students.